Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Let's jump right into it. Today, find out how the price of Bitcoin has changed and what the technical indicators SMA, divergence, stochastic RSI and MACD show. If you are unfamiliar with the indicators, check out the explanation videos below. Looking at the Bitcoin hourly time frame, the price moved only slightly to the upside with around 0.2% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of $58,123. Jumping to the simple moving average, or short SMA, it is calculated by summing up the close prices for a certain amount of candles and then dividing it by the number of the candles. We use usually the last 20, 50, 100 and 200 candles to calculate the different SMAs. The SMA lines could be used to determine if a trend is currently to the downside or upside. The SMA lines could also show support and resistance levels, and breaking one of them could signal trend to the corresponding direction. When we now look at the current hourly simple moving averages, at the moment, the price is between the 50 and the 20 SMA. If the price bounces off the 50 SMA, which is currently at 57,806, it could be seen as a support, and the 20 SMA that is at 58,745 could be perceived as a resistance to the upside. If there were to be a break either way, it means that there could be a continuous move in that direction. Pointedly, the current price is above the 200 SMA, which is perceived as a strong support. Nevertheless, if there were to be a decisive downward dip, it will signal a possible big move down. Looking for divergence in the hourly time frame, there was a bearish divergence and the price already went down. Looking at the hourly stochastic RSI, there are no signs of the stochastic RSI being oversold or overbought at this time, but we can see that the trend is currently going down because the K line is below the D line. Looking at the hourly MACD, the MACD line is below the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the downside. The MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently strong and it could be expected the price to go further to the downside. Looking at the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the current price is above all simple moving averages for this time interval, which looks bullish, and it is to watch if the closest SMA, the 20 SMA, could hold support or the price will break it to the downside below the current price of around 57,594. Important to note is that the price is currently above the 200 SMA, which can play as a strong support. However, breaking it decisively to the downside will signal a potential big move down. On the lookout for divergences in the 3-hourly time frame, there is a bearish divergence, which means the price could go down from now or at least consolidate for some time. Moving to the 3-hourly stochastic RSI, the stochastic RSI currently shows no overbought or oversold conditions, but the %K line is below the %D line, which means the current trend is on the downside. Jumping to the 3-hourly MACD, the MACD line is above the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the upside. But according to the MACD histogram, we can see that the momentum is going down. Owing to this, we can expect the price to remain stable, and you should wait and see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be a downward trend. Generally, the bigger time frames have a bigger impact on the price, so please keep that in mind when we show different time frames showing contrasting indicators. Also, the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching. New videos are uploaded every few hours analyzing various cryptocurrencies, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. If there is something that you didn't understand, leave us a comment below and we'll get back to you. You should know that trading with cryptocurrencies is very risky, and these videos are only an overview of what happens with the price and a pure technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. So you should read more and make your own investing decisions. See you next time.